Hello everyone, and welcome to niceandeasyconfucius.blogspot.com, where the ideas of Confucius come to life to point you in the direction of peace, well-being, happiness, and prosperity. You are listening to show release number 3. The following quote that we are going to cover today is: Number 1. A man of the village of Taxiang remarked, "What a great man is Kang the philosopher! Yet though his learning is vast, in nothing does he acquire a reputation." 2. The master, on hearing it, addressing his disciples, said, "What shall I take up? Shall I take to driving, or shall I take to archery? I will take to driving." Looking at it from a literal perspective, we see that the villageman was right. Kang is learned, but why doesn't he attempt to get a reputation from his teachings? And also wrong. Based on one of Confucius's quotes, "But is not he a true philosopher who, though he be unrecognized of men, cherishes no resentment?" You probably get the idea that a true philosopher disregards the reaction of others, and doesn't easily feel discouraged. So, the actual answer that Confucius made went along the lines of this. On part 2 of this quote, Kang's reply is another question that simply asks, what person should I choose to be? The one who is set in a stable position and disregards others' thoughts and feelings about his status, or one who is always uncertain about his direction in life, and bases his actions on the whims of the crowd? In short, will I focus on governing others for reputation, or focus on governing myself for personal betterment? While this quote can be analyzed this way, we can also extract a deeper meaning in which Kang or Confucius always has a way of achieving in his sayings. Reviewing the first section of the quote in greater detail, the villageman seems to be mocking his reputation while asking the question, a test for the great philosopher. The master, after luckily hearing this, replies with yet another essential word of wisdom, leading us to review the second section of the quote. Kang asks a self-centered question regarding if he would partake to driving or archery. He clearly points out driving or charioteering. Why, the characteristics a person must have in order to attain this position are humbleness, patience, and benevolence. Even today, many who actively work in major transportation services use this attitude as well as other techniques to gain the trust of their clients. Now you might ask, how can this quote be applied to my life? This quote determines how we think of ourselves, our respect for others in society, and as mentioned earlier, patience. The feelings and actions that we evoke from our everyday experiences come partly from the aforementioned saying, which obviously is second nature to us. Confucius exercise number 3. Be more aware of how you react to certain events involving people, how you manage your self-importance, and your tolerance to different situations in your busy life. If possible, take note of these observations daily when you have the time to do so. Just by knowing how these things function will be of great help when the time comes that you want to change any preconceived notions or beliefs that had been affecting your relations with other people. Overall, it gives you a snapshot of what your personal status is regarding the aforementioned traits of a driver. And that's it for this release of Nice and Easy Confucius for this time. Thanks very much for watching. If you like this show, you're welcome to comment, rate, or subscribe to the video or our blogging homepage. Once again, this is show release number 3, which can be viewed at niceandeasyconfucius.blogspot.com. Have fun, and most of all, be wise. This was James for Nice and Easy Confucius, signing off.